You know how when you say something out loud, it makes it seem like more real? Hey y'all, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. It is Vlogmas day 11, I think, y'all. We missed one day. So I think yesterday's video was like 9 and 10, so today is 11. It is Monday. Happy Monday, babes. I hope you are having a great start to this week. If you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and I would love if you would stick around for a little bit, girl. Stick around, think about subscribing and all that. But let's get into it, girl. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me, and I have mostly like affordable products. And when I mean affordable, I mean like in the $20 range, okay? So I will be showing y'all that. And we're also going to try to do like a quick face, because I swear it takes me a long time to do makeup, but if I'm gonna be chatting with y'all, it probably is going to still take me a long time. Y'all, I am so irritated because I swear my wig comes out the best when I'm not going nowhere. Like, this lace is melted, and I will be in the house. Y'all gonna be the only people who can see it. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip and Primer, and if you saw me just dragging my hands across my face, it's because I barely have any of this left, as you can see. But this is a very affordable primer. I really like it. I know some people hate it, but I actually like it. I can't believe it's like the end of the year. I'm laughing because this year has been a hell of a whirlwind for me personally. This year, I went through some stuff, girl. I went through some things, honey. Really, these past 2 years, I've just, like, I could write a book. I've been through so much stuff. Most of the stuff I don't even want to talk about, okay? Most of the stuff I want to forget. Last month, it made a year that I've been in my apartment, and it doesn't feel like a year, like, at all, honestly. And I feel like it's because I haven't, like, taken advantage, or I feel like I haven't taken advantage of, like, the area I live in. The concealer I just used is from Juvia's Place in the color 9. I recently just got, like, started using Juvia's Place concealer, really because I found out, or I decided that I was using too light of a color under my under eye. So I wanted like a more affordable option, and Juvia has been, you know, doing her thing. She's been working. She's been clocking in them hours. And what I mean, like, I feel like I haven't really like taken advantage of the area I live in. Like, I live in like a pretty like walkable area, and meaning like there's a lot of things by me I could walk to, whether it's food, entertainment, nightlife. Like, I can pretty much, you know, walk and be somewhere. And I'm still like discovering my neighborhood, and I feel like I'm discovering things that I should have discovered months ago. And you know, my lease will be up in a couple months, and I don't know my plans, honestly, but I'm not sure exactly if I want to stay in Oakland, to be quite honest. Like, something is telling me like, girl, you need to go. Like, you need to move. And I don't know where I'm gonna end up. For foundation, we're gonna go in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever in the color N55. I love this stuff. I heard about it from Chelsea Janae here on YouTube. I love it so much that I have this bottle, and then we have a backup. Okay. This is like $20. And if you get it, Sephora is having a 20% off sale right now, like a one-time 20% off your cart type situation. But so with 20% off, it'll come out maybe to, well, 20% off your whole cart. So I don't know how that'll work, but it would be a good idea to pick this up. I feel like I just want a change, and you know, I'm one that runs, okay? Like, I run from situations. My cousin said, girl, you always running. Not figuratively. Well, not literally, but figuratively. And that's very true. So I'm trying to make sure, like, I don't want to move because I'm trying to run from something. But I think, oh, that was a lot of foundation, girl. I think, and I hope that I actually want to move, really, because I want like a fresh start, you know? Like, I want a fresh start with like new surroundings. And to be quite honest, like, I've been in the Bay Area for like the last, well, I moved to Sacramento, but so I've been in the Bay Area for the last couple years, I guess, kind of off and on, because I did move to Sacramento for like a year and a half. But like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I've lived in the Bay Area for a good chunk of time for like the past 8 or so years, if not more. So like, I've been here, I've had time to explore, even though I feel like I haven't, and like, you know, get a vibe or catch a vibe or whatever. We are going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I know this is not really affordable, but it is a setting spray that I use, babe, so sorry. If you live in the Bay Area, you know it's so expensive to live here. Like, so expensive. I stay in a studio, okay? And I pay, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I pay, but to give y'all an idea, or to like put it in context, I pay the same amount of money that you could rent a 3-bedroom house in Tracy for a studio. So think about that. Think about that. Think about what that means. And like I said, I live in a very like walkable area. So, you know, I do have a lot of amenities in my building. You feel me? Like, I have a gym, and we have like co-working spaces and things of that nature. But is that worth a 3-bedroom house? I don't know. Now, obviously, I don't want to live in Tracy, which is what I refer to like as the country. I am from that area, so maybe that is also another reason why I don't want to live there, because honestly, going out there triggers the hell out of me. So we're going to go back in with the Juvia's concealer. But I want something new, y'all. Like, I want something new. And I've never like well, okay. When I moved to Sacramento, I thought I was moving there like by myself, but I really wasn't. I had a cousin that actually stayed like 10 minutes away from me, and actually moving to Sacramento, we got very, very close, and we're still like, you know, really close. So, you know, that was really cool. But I never really, besides when I went to school in New York, I haven't lived anywhere where I didn't have access to family. Like, you know, I may not want to see your ass every day, but, you know, I want to have the option to like come to your house, or, you know, be there, like just drive to your house, like not have to get on a plane. You know, like when I'm feeling down, maybe you can come check on me. You know, like the option to see family, even though I don't be seeing them all the time. Next, we're gonna go in with Trixie Cosmetics contour in the color Sensational. First of all, I love Trixie. Trixie Mattel. If you're not familiar with her, she's from Drag Race. I love her, but her makeup is actually good, girl. And it's actually at like, you know, an affordable price. So if you're looking like for some new things, a contour stick, they have blush, really cute blush that we will be using coming up. But I really like Trixie's makeup. Oh girl, now my little nappy showing. And when I was in school in New York, I feel like I've been depressed most of my life. But that was a point where I was very, very depressed. Like depressed to this extent where I would not get out of bed. And like I would just be in bed watching Grey's Anatomy. Girl, that's when I started watching Grey's Anatomy. I probably watched almost all them seasons of Grey's Anatomy on my dorm room bed, girl. Just devastated and just sad. And one of the reasons I was like really sad was because I was away from family, which is shocking to me because I'm such like a, not a home, I don't want to say homebody. I mean, I do like being at home, but like, you know, I like my own company. You know, like I enjoy being by myself, being able to do like whatever it is that I want to do. If I just want to scroll on TikTok, if I want to watch weird videos on YouTube all day, I like doing that, you know, without anybody having anything to say about it. But I recognized being away from family was very difficult for me. So I'm scared to move away and not be close to family. Next, another Trixie product. This is the blush, cream blush in the color Angel. If I were to move, and I mean like, of course I'm probably gonna end up moving because my lease will be ending in a couple months. But I mean, if I were to move like out of Oakland, I would also be probably moving out of California. And the places I think will be a good fit for me would be, why do I not want to say it out loud? You know how when you say something out loud, it makes it seem like more real? I think like, I'm like scared of that. And that's crazy because girl, talk about it. Speak it, girl. So I think the places that will be good for me, especially like, cause you know, when I do work like a traditional job or whatever, or a traditional job, I typically work remotely. So I kind of have that flexibility to, if I were to have a job, to still be able to move out of state. Or to find a job where I would be moving. And like, not surprisingly, but interestingly, the places that I would be thinking about moving are actually like good places to get the type of job that I previously had. So those places would be, one, Atlanta. And I've been to Atlanta, how many? Twice now, and I enjoyed both times. Well, the second time was crazy, but that's because it was some other things going on. But you know, I enjoyed both times, and I can definitely like see myself being in Atlanta. Like Atlanta is like so black, and like Oakland is very black too, but Oakland is, I hate to say it, like you're gonna see a lot of black people like if you're in the hood, or like, I don't know, like if you go to San Francisco where it's more expensive, like Oakland's expensive, but if you go to San Francisco, like you do not be seeing black people, you know. So like if you go, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. If you go to like more affluent areas, the black people get scarce. They get, you don't see too many of us like in the more affluent areas of all of the Bay Area. But in Atlanta, Black people are everywhere. Like every neighborhood, every establishment, like we're not just segregated to one area. And the Bay Area is very intentional about segregating like Black people to certain areas. Like it's very intentional, which I'm sure it's like that in other like big cities as well. But going to Atlanta for the first time, like honestly kind of shook me, because I'm used to Black people being in like one specific area of, you know, the city or the town or whatever. Now we're going in with the Sephora, what is this? Micro Smooth Powder. Again, Chelsea put me on this as well. And this is really good for like setting. Next, we're gonna use the Too Faced powder. This isn't probably affordable, but it is the setting powder that I have. It's not even the one that I like to use. It's just the one I'm using right now because I ran out of my Laura Mercier, which also is not affordable, so I really like that about Atlanta. And then I feel like obviously like with me, ooh, girl, I don't know what I'm trying to do. With me trying to, well, with not trying, let's be a little bit more positive. You know, with me beginning like my YouTube career and like doing like content creation, I feel like Atlanta would be a good place to be, obviously. Another place I've been thinking about is Houston. And I've never been to Houston before. I've never been to Texas at all. Yeah, I've never been to Texas at all. I think I've been like to their airport, but like, you know, I've never experienced the city. But I follow a lot of like, well, I watch a couple YouTubers that live in Houston, and you know, it seems like pretty similar to Atlanta in the sense of like Black people and like opportunities and things like that. And then I have a cousin who lives in Houston, so I would have like that familiar support, and we're pretty close as well. So, you know, we would probably we would probably spend a lot of time together, or a decent amount of time together. Next, we're going to do the Juvia's Place bronzer. This is the, which one is it? It's in dark. I like this, but I don't like how this is like reddish. I wish it was just dark. Like, why does it have a red undertone? Like, that just made me hella red. I don't like that. Usually, I be using the Patrick Tall, but obviously that's not affordable. So I decided to not use that in this video. What is going on? OMG. My skin looks really like smooth and stuff. And we have like for the base, it's mostly Sephora products, so that's interesting. So yeah, Houston would be another option, but I would like to at least go visit Houston before I obviously make like a huge decision to move there. I need to call my cousin like, girl, what's tea? Because last time I talked to her, she was like, I hate it here. But she was talking about like the bugs and stuff, which honestly would probably make me hate it too. So I need to call her and be like, how are you getting on with Texas? Are you about to move back? Because if she about to move, I don't know. So next we have this CoverGirl blush in the color Hot Frenzy. Girl, I found out about this because this is the famous Candy Muse blush. Camera just went out, but this was I'm about to use the CoverGirl blush in the color Hot Frenzy. This is the famous blush that Candy Muse was wearing on All Stars. Girl, I swear I do not be putting my blush in the right spot. Like, I'm just learning as I go, girl. It should absolutely be up here and not down here. I don't know what the fuck. Now we're gonna go in with the setting spray again. And y'all, this is a simple look, so I think we're not even gonna do lashes. We're just gonna do mascara. This is the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I mean, this is cool. I don't feel like I've ever used a mascara that just had me like amazed. But I mean, this is a black mascara. Why is it so clumpy? Like, it looked like spider legs. Is this like expired? What's tea? So for the hair, y'all, for the past couple days when I've actually been putting my hair on, I've just been curling the front of my hair because lazy. And I've just been like rocking with the curls I already had. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. So I curled my hair prior to starting the video. These little pieces, and we're just gonna brush them on out. We almost forgot to do a lippy. So we have this, what is this? So we have this lip liner by Glossier. I didn't buy it, it was gifted to me, so I don't know how much it is. Y'all, I don't think I line my lips correctly. Like, do y'all overline your lips? Like, where are you supposed to stop? Like, I feel like my top lip be wrong. Then we're gonna go in Fenty Heat. I know this is a little pricey, y'all, but you definitely could use like something by e.l.f. or NYX. And then we're gonna go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Butterscotch. And we're gonna just do a cute little top off. Girl, that's a cute lip. My lips don't even usually look like that. And that is the finished product. We got a cute little everyday face. You know, I would wear this to work because it's not too much. I would wear this like if I just want to be like a little bit cutesy, a little bit cute, want to feel myself a little bit because I don't have any lashes on. And usually I feel like a lash obviously is needed to complete the look, but I think we're doing something. I think this is pretty cute. Definitely feel like my face looks really smooth and like melted, and I would definitely attribute that to the Sephora Best Skin Ever line. I use this and then I use kind of like this to set or whatever. So don't sleep on the Sephora products. I was just telling my mama these products is low-key good. So girl, get you some of these Sephora products, especially if you can during the sale, the 20% off sale. But anyways, y'all, this is the end of Vlogmas Day 11. You know, let me know what y'all thought about what I was saying about moving. Like, how would y'all feel? Have you ever moved like out of state by yourself? And like, how did that go? Girl, a lot to think about and a lot to, I feel like, take into consideration. But, you know, it might be necessary. But anyways, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow.